Good evening, beautiful people. We are now on week 3 of the strength block, so we're going to mix it up a little bit. Let's have a bit of fun. Okay, so here we are, people. Apologies for missing last week. It's been a very difficult couple of weeks, to be honest, but we are now back at it. So this is week 3. That was basically, them 2 snatches were pretty much the all of Super Saturday. Yeah, very hard couple of weeks with sort of physically and mentally with my illnesses. Various bits and also learning. So that was it for Super Saturday. Unfortunately, midweek I pulled my trap and lat, cramping so badly in the night while I was sleeping. When I woke up the next day, it was just it was unbearable. I thought it was going to be better. Thought we could maybe rest it up and go, but just wasn't to be. So yeah, so back to the beginning of the week, we were doing the hang snatches above knee, so that was all right. Did all right there. Into these squats where we were doing up to it was a heavy set of 5, which you saw. Well, I say heavy set of 5. It was an RP7, so pretty chilled really. And then yeah, it was supposed to be powers actually before these squats after the hangs. But just as I was working up there, the knees were just getting so bad, so much pain with that it just wasn't to be. So we just basically stuck with that on the squats. We only did 2 sets of squats. Supposed to have been 4, but again, just with the knee pain, and we finished off there with rows. Yeah, so on to day 2. You can kind of get the feeling this week was the start of not a great week in terms of training, but it is what it is. Yeah, day 2, front squats, sets 5. Just building up to a heavy set really. And then I think it was about an RP7 again, something along that lines. And then we went on to the behind the neck jerks, which I've been working on for the last few weeks. This was now 10 sets of singles at heavier weight, so we went with 90, about 90%. Initially, we did sort of 5 singles of that. Started feeling all right. Yeah, pretty comfy really. The more we were doing them, the more we were getting confident with them. After the 5, we just thought, this is a bit light, so we upped the weight a tiny bit, as you can see there. Did another couple of singles at that, and then we upped the weight again. That's for the last 3, I think it was. Oh, again, this day was very much a learning curve, learning day again. Because after these, we went on to the push press, and because I've just done the front squats, I've done the jerks, the legs just can't, it's just too much on it, just couldn't take it. So in the end, what we had to do was we had to bail after sort of building up to a heavy-ish sort of set. It's just another thing to learn, but we'll get there. The legs just can't take that block and that stop when they've done so much work already. But we're learning, that's all it is. Fortunately, that was the last session of the week. Because of this issue, I'm going to do a video to kind of go through that a little bit more. So yeah, hopefully we'll get that on midweek. Until then, stay strong.